All right, tubers. Matt and Roy back once again, back with another live stream. What's on everybody's mind? Take 8. And I think I'm going to turn the light on because the camera on my laptop is a little subpar at times. So let's get some light on in here. Woo! Let's see how much light we can get in here. Give you guys a chance to join me here. I am back. Trying to light up the room a little bit here. There we go. I think that is a lot better. What do you guys think? Can everybody hear me okay? Apparently so. We got 6 watchers, 3 likes. That's awesome. I wasn't sure how everybody was going to get here or not. It's kind of an odd time around 2 p.m. on a what is this, a Monday? But didn't have much else to do today. I'm really getting kind of bored here, to be honest with you. Before I get on what's on your guys' minds, I want to give you kind of an update on what's going on with me, and of course the giveaway. As a lot of you probably already know, the giveaway is in full swing. I did that video this morning. It got very good positive reviews on it. Basically, there were just 2 things you had to do. You had to like my video, and you had to leave a comment saying enter me. You're going to make it as easy as possible. I've had some questions, even though it was all in the video. I guess a lot of people just don't have time to watch it. You do have to be in the United States, the continental United States, so the 50 United States, including, Alaska and Hawaii. If you are anywhere else, I don't care, Canada, the UK, anywhere else, unfortunately, you guys cannot be entered into this because this is a physical gift card, and you guys will not be able to use it in your country. Maybe in the future, in other giveaways, I will be able to include people in different countries, but for now, this is only for people in the United States. And I can't stress that enough because I've said it a million times, but for whatever reason, people, I guess, just don't understand or they don't want to hear. Oh, anyway, I digress from that point. Give you an update. My aunt is doing very well. As most of you guys know by now, she had hip replacement surgery. That was a week ago today. It was a little touch and go there for a while. About a day after the surgery, her blood pressure was dipping very low, and she wound up having to go to the emergency room. Luckily, the problem was just that she had, when you have hip surgery, you lose a lot more blood, more than you would in other surgeries. And she was still taking all of her normal medications to help her blood pressure. And basically all she had to do was stop that. And now she's fine. As a matter of fact, she's out at the library today with her best friend and my mother. So she's doing very well. I want to thank all of you out there that were praying for her. She is making a full recovery. As a matter of fact, she can actually get around by herself now. She wakes herself up in the morning. She's able to put her shoes on. She's not able to cook for herself yet. That's probably be another week or so away. But for the most part, she is doing very, very well. One more thing I want to mention about the giveaway, and I'm kind of surprised I had to say this. I've had a couple people that were trying to enter more than once. Now, you cannot do that. Entering more than once does not increase your chances at all. As a matter of fact, the way I have it set up, if you put in enter me more than once, you'll actually be put automatically into my spam folder. You will be disqualified from this giveaway. So, yeah, don't do that. Enter it one time. Don't make me police you guys, please. All right, that's enough of that. I know I'm losing some viewers here, but let's see what we got. Victor De La Fuente says, hey, how was your day? Well, I guess I answered both of those questions. I'm doing pretty well today. I had a little issue with my blood sugar dipping this morning, but right now I'm doing just fine. Oh, that's right. Chris Garrett says, today Windows 98 is 20 years old. Man, where has the time gone? I remember in high school, I was in high school when Windows 98 came out. I would have been a freshman in high school. And that was the big thing. We were actually when I first started high school. The funny story: the computer lab had two different types of computers. They had the main room with most of the computers running Windows 95. Then they had a little side room, which the I guess the were like the auxiliary computers that we would go on when the other ones were being used. And those, believe it or not, in 1997, 1998, were still running Windows 3.11, Windows for Workgroups, or 3.11, as some people say it. Oh, let me take a sip of water here. Yeah, my allergies have been really, really bad, which is kind of par for the course when you're in a 150-year-old house somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure how old this house is that my aunt's renting, but it was made somewhere, I think, between like 1860 and 1880. So I'm saying anywhere between 125, 150 years old. And there's a lot of things creeping around the basement. As a matter of fact, I haven't even been down there. I'd really like to go check that out later. Maybe I'll do a little video down there if there's anything interesting to see. But everything else has been updated here. Like you can tell that there used to be the forced air heating because you can see the grates, but that's been pretty much discontinued now. I believe it's all baseboard electric heat. All right, Dave, let's get some questions here. I got 6 watchers. Come on, I know you guys have something you want to ask me. It can be about anything. This is what's on your mind, though. Up until now, it's more been what's on my mind, right? Oh, while I'm waiting, I'll show you guys. I had somebody asking me about this Kindle Fire HDX 7-inch tablet the other day. They were asking me how it was. This is the one I picked up from that CHKD on Military Highway. I got this for I think it was about $15, 25% off, so about $12. And I wound up buying this little OtterBox case. You can see it's an actual OtterBox on eBay, and I love this thing. I actually do a lot of different work on this. I like to play games on this. It's really good for music, although it's only a 16 gig model, so you can't hold a lot of songs. And it's actually running the older version of the Kindle OS. I think the current one is like 5 or 6. And this one, if I can get to the right place here, device options, no. Isn't it terrible? My mind always draws a blank when I'm trying to show you guys this stuff. I'm not sure where it is on here. I know it's here somewhere. Legal and compliance, device options, profiles. No, it's not that one. Maybe under help. No, not under help, I don't think. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know where it is. Help me, help me. Well, it's running Kindle OS 4, something like 4.3.5. I don't know. I just can't find it right now. It wouldn't be funny if it was under power management. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. It's running Kindle OS 4.5.5.3, if you guys can see that. But it's a great little device. I love it. And for the price I paid for it, being that this is the HDX, this has the higher resolution. This actually has a full 1080p resolution. So it's 1920 by 1080. And it also has the quad-core processor, even though this is a 2013 or 2014 model. Whoa, we got a lot of questions coming in. Let me see. Victor De La Fuente, have you been to any thrift stores today? No, I haven't. As a matter of fact, the one thrift store that was in this town in Wellsville, New York, was called Why Buy New. Closed about a month before I came up this time, and I didn't actually know the thrift store was even here. The only thrift store, and it's a little bit out of town, maybe about 5 or 10 miles, is the Salvation Army. And I did wind up buying a couple of little things there. It wasn't anything great. It was a pair of computer speakers, a couple of cassette tapes, and there was one thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Hang on one sec. Let me see if I can find it. I'm still here, so don't think I'm leaving you guys for any length of time. I'm coming, guys. Don't leave me here. Oh, right. I think I lost two watchers there. But anyway, that one thrift store, I did pick up a new 2-pack of Maxell, I should say new old stock Maxell UR tapes. Type 1 tapes, I know they're nothing special, but I am very fond of the UR tapes from this era, which would be 1992 to like 1995. Let me see if I can get a date on here for you guys. No date, but this still has the Max Awards points, which I know were very popular in the early 90s. So I am guessing probably 1992, 1993, if you guys want to take a better look at that. And these are new sealed. The reason I like these are they're very, very high quality tapes, even though they're type 1 tapes. If you record, at least with Dolby B, usually I use Dolby C with type 1 tapes. These actually sound very, very good, almost as good as something like a chrome tape. I wouldn't go as far as say they ever sound as good as a metal tape, but they do have very, very good sound reproduction. That's a wrap. Okay, be honest. You aren't just a little scared to go in that basement. I am, just because nobody's been in there for a while, and I don't even know what kind of creepy crawly things could be in there. Probably some spiders, maybe even some snakes. I have no idea. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. My chat window just totally crashed. Yeah, he's scared like Kevin on Home Alone. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you guys ever saw the first Home Alone, yeah, he did not want to go in that basement because of that furnace that looked like a monster. I guess to a kid his age, a lot of things would look like a monster. Ruben, hi Matt. I'm using the HP Pavilion G7 from the street for this, and I like it. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, the G7s were decent systems. Just make sure they don't overheat. Just you got to be really careful. It's an A4 3300M. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to worry too much about overheating. My A12, my Lenovo IdeaPad 320, what I'm using to actually stream this has the AMD A12 7th gen, and this does run very hot. As a matter of fact, I need to pick up a chill pad for this. No, that's not the fan from the computer you're hearing. I actually have a fan on me right now because it's a little hot in this room. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off real quick because I'm actually starting to get a little on the cool side here. Ah. Oh, Sam Hodgson. I managed to find a 1080p 22-inch ViewSonic touchscreen monitor in my local recycling center. To my surprise, it works perfectly and can sell for $200. Is it crazy what people throw away? Absolutely. It amazes me every day, especially in the richer areas. People don't worry about money. They go through it like it's water. I mean, I remember years ago when I lived in New York, Carmel, New York. It was actually Kent, but Kent didn't have a post office. We had a recycling center there, and they would actually have a table that people could bring stuff that they didn't want, put it on there, and anybody else could take it for free. And that's how I got my first computer, my first official computer, and that was an IBM PS2 model 40. I think it was a model 40. It was a 386 SX 25 megahertz computer. And I had so much fun with that until I put in a rogue 3.5-inch floppy disk that destroyed the drive. And wouldn't you know it, back then I could not afford to replace that floppy drive. I was able to enjoy the computer for a while. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have a monitor. So what I did is I took the monitor off of our compact Presario 9546 and put it on my computer for a while. And that time, that computer, the one I found, the PS2 was running Windows 3.1, not 3.11. But I had a lot of fun with that. That's the first time I really started playing games like Commander Keen. Doom, Duke Nukem 3D. There was one called Hocus Pocus. If you guys remember any of those, let me know. There were some really fun games. They were DOS-based games, heck, because Windows 3.1 is technically a DOS program. They all worked very well. I could actually launch those games in DOS. And what I wound up doing was I didn't, because the computer loaded to Windows 3.1 by default. Back then, I didn't know how to edit an autoexec.bat or config.sys file. So what I actually did is I made shortcuts to the actual DOS game so I could double click the icons in Windows and it would just basically send the computer into DOS and load those games that way. Those are some good times. Windows 98. Yes, congratulations, 20 years, and I know people that are still using it. I am too on one computer, though I don't have it hooked up right now. Chris Garrett, you need a fan in New York. I'm in Georgia. Fan does no good. Yeah, I'm not surprised. My dad said back in Virginia they were over 100 degrees the other day. Here it's really nice. Here it is, and I'll take my phone out and I'll tell you, it is. No, I know it's not 63 degrees. I have to update that. 70 degrees here in Wellsville, New York. So that's awesome. I'm really enjoying that. Matter of fact, I've already gotten, and I know somebody's going to ask this, because I haven't been posting them up, my steps. I know I've been really bad about that. I am still exercising and still losing weight, but I haven't had a chance to post my steps up. Today, so far, you guys can see it. I've done 15,218 steps. That's 6.48 miles. So you guys can take a closer look at that. Average of 2.8 miles per hour. And that was basically doing two walks. One this morning with Mom, where we walked over to Tops, to Kmart, and to McDonald's because my aunt wanted a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I was good. I did not eat anything there. I just got a McCafe regular cup of coffee. Then we came home. My mom, my aunt, and her friend actually went over to the library, and I decided to take another walk and then come home and do the live stream. 102 here. It feels like an oven. Victor De La Fuente. Oh, I'm glad I'm not wherever you are, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't take that kind of heat. Even though I've lost all this weight, I can handle high 80s, maybe even low 90s. But when it starts getting to the mid 90s, low 100s, especially with the high humidity that Virginia and pretty much everywhere on the East Coast has, I'm indoors. I can't deal with it. My system just shuts down. Ruben, the HP Pavilion G7-1117CL can run Windows Movie Maker perfectly, and I rendered 2 videos. Very nice. Windows Movie Maker is still so versatile, and I love it. A lot of people say they want to go with something more advanced, but I'll be honest with you, I don't like to heavily edit my videos anyway, and Windows Movie Maker has pretty much everything I would ever want. Though I'm very disappointed with the new version. They did make kind of a new version, if you guys seen any videos on that, but it doesn't have any of the same features that the old Windows Movie Maker has. What I really like them to do is update Windows Movie Maker 2012 with something like Windows Movie Maker 2018, 2019, whenever they decide to release it. Keep it pretty much the same format, but maybe give some more features to it. Some more effects would be nice, like some more fade-ins, some fade-outs. Being able to render the audio and the video separately and sync them in a different order would be nice, but we may be whistling Dixie because let's face it, Microsoft is not going to do anything that isn't going to make them a lot of money, and Windows Movie Maker is not going to make them a lot of money. Chris Garrett, I got the fan on now. It actually feels good. I don't think it's as hot as they said it is. Well, that's always good. Ruben says, I walked half a mile for the from the weekend between Rose Bowl and Brookside Park. That's right, you're in Los Angeles. I did a walk back, giving me a total of 2 miles. That's great. I mean, if you're just starting out, 2 miles makes a huge difference. When I first started this lifestyle change, I couldn't even walk a mile. After half a mile, I'd be like, I wouldn't even be able to breathe. But now it's like nothing to me. And that's the thing, you got to build yourself up slowly. Start with 2 miles, or start with a half a mile. Do that for a week. Then go to the mile. Do that for another week or so. Then build up to a mile and a half, then 2 miles. It will happen for you. You got to do it slowly, though, because you got to give your body time to acclimate to the difference in the physical activity. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name of it. Ruben says Movie Maker was replaced with Story Remix in the photo apps, and I've seen videos on that. It is total garbage. As a matter of fact, you can't even edit the entire video. I'll give you an example. If your video is like 20 minutes long, it'll automatically cut out different segments, render it into a video, and put all this artsy, fartsy stuff in it, and it just looks terrible. I would not recommend using Story Remix. But thank you for reminding me of the name. I couldn't think of it. Stephen Barb, the insulin I am on made me gain weight. I had to lose weight. I'm back to using the MyFitnessPal. I have to do something. That's Stephen Barber. Yeah. Certain insulins will do that. Certain insulins will make you gain weight. Oddly enough, there's other types that'll make you lose weight. You got to get on the one that'll work best for you. And I think they are home right now. Maybe we'll get Mom to come on to the live stream. Oh, let's see what else we got. Chris Garrico, Story Remix sounds like something for a child. Yeah, it kind of does. Happy birthday, Ruben. Hope you guys are all entering my little giveaway here. Like I said, as long as you're in the continental United States, you guys can enter this giveaway. So, Ruben, make sure you go to that video and say, enter me. Only once, though. Okay, awesome. He says he entered the giveaway. It's going so quick, I can't keep track of everybody that's entered. And what I'm actually going to do tomorrow morning, I'm going to pick the winner, and I'm going to use. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So I know some people are asking what I was using for that. It's called the YouTube Random Comment Picker, and basically the way that works is I'm going to copy the URL from that giveaway video into there, and I'm going to literally click a button, and it's going to randomly pick one of you guys out there to win this gift card. And I can't wait because this is something I've wanted to do for a while, and I do apologize. It took so long to get to this point with everything that's been going on in my life. Do you want to come in and say hi? Oh, okay. Mom doesn't want to come say hi. Oh, well. But yeah, once again, I do apologize it took so long. Next time I do a giveaway, it's not going to take that long. Victor De La Fuente lives in Florida. Oh, man. Not me. There's just no way I could handle the heat down there. Maybe Jacksonville. That would be about it. But I've been to Orlando in the summertime, especially, been to Disney World. It's not fun. It's just too hot for me. And it's not necessarily the heat. It's the humidity and the heat combined. The, what do they call it? The, I can't even think right now. Basically, guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to take another sip of water here. The combined humidity and the actual heat index, that's it. Make it very uncomfortable. Try South Dakota. I'll be going there. My cousin, my aunt's daughter. So my cousin just having her wedding this August. I'll be in Sioux Falls this coming August. I'm not looking forward to flying, though. I tell you guys, I never do well flying. It's just not my thing. But you know what? I'll make the best of it. Yep, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, or somewhere around there. It's one of the outlying towns. I don't remember exactly which one. Probably better I don't say it on here either. Humidex. Yeah, I've never heard of it put that way. I know that it's like just the combination of the humidity, the heat and the humidity together make for a really bad experience, because what happens is when you have high humidity and high heat, your body can't efficiently get rid of that water. Like when you're in the desert, when you sweat, that evaporates almost instantly, and that's like an efficient radiator. Whereas when you're in a humid climate, it's the same thing with a person. your sweat pools on your skin, but it doesn't evaporate. So basically, you can't cool yourself off. You're kind of really cooking yourself at that point. Drive the Dodge Ram to South Dakota, man. Yeah, I don't think that would ever happen. Put way too many miles on it. Plus, it's just way too far. It would probably take a week to get out there. There are some cities around Sioux Falls like Andy, Acres, Rainier, Harrisburg, or T. It might be one of those, but if it is, I may not say it anyway because I like to have some privacy when I'm out there. Victor De La Fuente, if you had a thrift store that you really liked, which one would you recommend? Where I am, the CHKD thrift stores by far. They're a good chain. For the most part, their prices are consistent between the stores, and they get the best stuff because everybody knows to donate there. The Dodge Ram Noah Draft is a 3500. Yes, it's a Dodge Ram 3500 Mega Cab, the first year, 2006. It's kind of it's kind of a family vehicle now because it's mainly used to tow the trailer when we go on trips, and it's used as an extra vehicle. Man, we are really fluctuating here. I know you guys might be asking the questions. The chat is very slow to refresh at the moment. We'll give it just a minute. I need to take another sip of water and not drop the cap. Mm, so pretty out here today. Not just the temperature, but there really isn't a cloud in the sky right now. There was this morning. As a matter of fact, the last night there was supposedly we had some really bad storms, but I just slept through it. Ever since I had my infection in the eustachian tube, I've been sleeping like 10, 12 hours a day. I mean, it's just, I'm trying to get back to where I was before, but even my mind isn't quite as clear right now. So you guys got to just kind of bear with me. I'm feeling fine. This is all cleared up, but I think just the toll it took on my body. I'm just not clear headed at the moment. No more comments or questions. I'm surprised. I wonder if this is frozen up again. While I'm waiting, let me check and see how many people have entered into the contest, or about how many. The internet's actually pretty good here. I know that everybody was asking that. It's like I think around in the back, seeing this is on Wi-Fi, I get maybe 25 down, maybe 20 up, something like that. So being that the router's at the other end of the house, that's not too bad at all. 183 views, 17 likes, and 3 dislikes. That was the one I did the day before. And then the gift card giveaway, we got 130 views, 59 likes, 1 dislike. Man, who would dislike that video? Honestly, I mean, some people out there, I swear. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got this is finally working again. Yeah, the chat's working. I don't know what happened. It's been really weird today. Michael Laforte, enter me. This is not where you have to put enter me. That's in the other video. So make sure you do that, but only once. Yep, Ruben just said it. That's it. I'm trying to make this really simple. A lot of times I see these giveaways on YouTube and they're so complex. Like they want you to go back into a video you posted 2 years ago and they want you to research a specific keyword or something. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Nobody has time for that. Awesome. All right. Yeah, we don't have too many watchers. Again, this was just something I wanted to do spur of the moment. Thank you. Ruben says he prays for my aunt. I know I usually say aunt, but a lot of people say aunt. You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Cha cha. I think I think she's just about to pick her up. She's still at the library right now. As a matter of fact, Mom returned some DVDs for me that I rented because really isn't much else to do here other than watch YouTube and Netflix. And I just finished watching the whole season 4 of Boston Legal. So I went from season 1 to season 4. Now I need to see season 2 and 3. I think there was a shortened season 5 as well. Very interesting series. I tell you, James Spader was in it, the same one that's in the Blacklist. Incredible actor. I don't know how he can memorize those lines. I couldn't do it, to be honest with you. Very, very talented actor. Roseanne show, anyone? Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with that too much either. I know that they're trying to write her out, and I think they actually have done it at this point. You guys can actually tell me more about that. Again, with the way I've been feeling the last, oh gosh, week or so, I just haven't really kept up on anything, pop culture wise. Ruben asks, what time is going to be the giveaway and reveal the winner? Around 9 or 10 tomorrow morning. I haven't decided. It's not going to be a live video. I'm just going to put the video up, and what'll happen is I'll actually make a video of the random comment picker picking the winner, and once you guys see that video, whoever wins, you can contact me, and I'll try to contact you through hopefully through the YouTube message app, or what do they call it, the PM app. But they're going to be doing away with that. YouTube personal messages are only going to be here for about another month or so. Elizabeth Laforte, what is Dad up to while you are upstate? Throwing house parties with the kitties? Yeah, I doubt it. He said the cats are really lonesome, though. As a matter of fact, last night I called him, and the cats were hovering around him. So he put the phone on speaker, and I said, "Hey, Milo. Hey, Baxter." And they were sniffing. Actually, Milo sniffed the phone. Baxter actually came up and rubbed against the phone. So I know Baxter is missing me by now. Yes, everything is Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. And if you don't know what that is, you can look it up online. Just look up what is the time in New York, because it's all the same in New York State. Basically, from Virginia, where I am, to New York, it's all Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure. Like I said, you'll have to look. You guys will have to look that up. And don't worry about me. You're not going to miss anything. It's just going to be a regular video. It's not going to be like a live stream. I'm just going to again do a video announcing the winner, and then you guys can contact me. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to be leaving here to go back to my Uncle Chris's, so I'll probably honestly be mailing this out from Binghamton, not here. But it doesn't matter. You guys will get the gift card, whoever wins. Don't worry about that. I don't know what's going on with the chat. You guys, yeah, the chat keeps fading away for some reason. All right, I'm going to end the live stream here because I heard my aunt and my mom get back, and I really want to spend some more time with them. Hope you guys enjoyed this short live stream. Please continue to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.